This fight means a lot to me because people are saying I'm not big enough, I'm not strong enough, and I'm up against a monster really in Canelo. Canelo is a dangerous fighter.
Amir Khan es un peleador también dedicado, es un peleador que ha buscado peleas también grandes, ¿no? Es un peleador rápido y elusivo, es un peleador difícil.
He's only been beaten once. He won many fights. He has won world titles. So you have to respect that.
Oh, I think there's some mutual respect as we glance at the tail of the tape as we get ready for Saturday night. Canelo might be younger than Khan, but he's won his fair share of fights. 46 1-1, 32 KOs. His only loss as a pro came to Money Mayweather, September of 2013. He's won 4 fights since, while Khan is riding a 5-bout winning streak. For more, the pugilistic prognosticator Teddy Atlas joins us from Las Vegas to break it down. First things first, about a year ago, May 2nd, was Mayweather and Pacquiao, and everybody knew the importance of that fight. So you tell me, a year later, why is Canelo Khan a must-see fight?
Well, for 2 reasons. The audiences, the people that backed them, they have great audiences. You have the great Mexico audience, the great Latino base behind Canelo, and they're some of the greatest boxing fans in the world. They believe in him. They make this fight a big fight. And then across the pond, by the way, that's how you say it, across the pond over in England, well, they love Khan. And they travel well. They come, there's a lot of guys with funny accents walking up and down this hallway. And I tell you, they're very excited about Mr. Khan. So those kind of backings, those kind of fan bases, they make this fight. And not to mention that 2 of the better-known fighters in the world and the better fighters in the world, but those fan bases make this fight important.
There's no question. Let's go back across the pond, as you call it, to Las Vegas, where you are for the fight, and talk a little bit about the stakes here for Canelo. He's fought Mayweather, he's fought Cotto, we know that. What do you think a win for Canelo here would not just do for him, but for boxing, which seemingly is kind of looking for that next big breakout star? Could it be him?
Yeah, well, for Canelo, you know, it's about being the pay-per-view king. You know, Mayweather is the pay-per-view king. Canelo wants to be the pay-per-view king. He has to win this fight to continue to wear that throne. Not to mention all those commercials with the kate that he has with that throne on top. If he wants to keep those commercials going, he needs to win this fight. And it's obviously very, very important to him to be able to do that, to keep this audience behind him. And of course, for Khan, he wants to pull off the upset. And not only that, but Canelo, he's almost in a position where you can't win, although you do win, but you can lose a lot. Because if he wins, people say, well, he's the bigger guy. He was the stronger guy, Teddy. He was the younger guy. He was supposed to win. But if he loses to an older guy that's smaller, moving up 2 weight classes, wow. Wow, that would be a disaster for Canelo, and you probably wouldn't see those commercials running anymore.
No, I have watched them quite often. You're right about that. They are eye-popping commercials, that's for sure. Couple things here before I let you go. Canelo is the heavy favorite in this particular fight, but if he happens to win, there's been talk of a Triple G fight. There's been talk of Mayweather if he decides to step back in and unretire. Let's say Canelo wins. Let's just jump to that conclusion. Who would be his next best opponent?
Well, I'll tell you who it's not going to be. It's not going to be the 2 guys you just mentioned. It's not going to be Triple G. I'd like to see that fight. I really would. But let's stay away from the athletic part, from the sports part of it. Just for a second, walk away and go to the business part. Put our business caps on. The people with Canelo from business, not boxing 101, but business 101, they got a guy that could fight anyone, and they get paid a lot of money because of the audience that they have behind them. Triple G doesn't have that. Terrific fighter, fan-friendly fighter, TV-friendly fighter, but he doesn't have that kind of backing. He needs Canelo to make money. Canelo don't need him. Canelo can go fight the doorman. I don't know how tough the doorman is in your building, but he can fight the doorman. He can fight taxi drivers. He can still get paid, but Triple G, he has to fight someone big to get paid that kind of money. So it makes no business sense for that fight to really happen.
Teddy, my doorman has great reach. You've never seen he's opening doors all day. His reach has been tremendous. All right, before I let you go real quick, I had to do it. Before I let you go real quick, who's going to win?
Who's going to win? You know what? It's a big sports day, right? I mean, if I understand right, the Kentucky Derby's happening that day, so
Yes.
I'm going to give you the call at the end. They're coming down the stretch, and here they come down the stretch, and the underdog Khan is ahead, but he's starting to slow down a little bit. Canelo, the favorite, he's coming on. He's going to the whip. He's going to that body. Oh my goodness, he's coming on, and it's Canelo at the wire. Canelo catches him, hurts him late after being behind in a fight, way behind early on, but coming on in that stretch run, and the bigger, stronger, younger guy catches up to Khan. How's that?
How about that? Canelo like a filly, closing fast and in a photo finish, according to Teddy, on Saturday about 5 or 6 hours after the Derby. What do you got?
Listen, I didn't call Canelo a filly. You did.
You're right about that. I should probably take that back.
Okay.
Canelo in a photo finish
There we go.
to win about 5 or 6 hours after somebody wins the 142nd run for the Roses. Teddy looking out for us and for my safety. Teddy, thank you.